our time.
Yeah, we're only a little behind. All right, pull him. Zappy, you are the loot master. So, Dreamus, Tabo, there is a soft reserve in the channel for mango raiding. Go ahead and throw a soft reserve in if you would like. The loot rules are main spec over off spec. You get a single 100 win for the night, and you can throw as many 50s and win as much gear with 50s as you want. We just ask that if you pick up a BOE, or yeah, if you pick up a BOE, you equip it immediately.
Yeah, 1 sec, my mouse decided to stop working. Give me 1 moment. All right, I'm good.
Advance to the front. I'm out of range.
Oh, damn it.
The siege must be broken. Worm rest accord. Defend the line.
All right, Dreamus, Tabo, do you have any experience here in Dragon Soul, or do you need a quick rundown of the fights?
I ran Dragon Soul when it used to be current content a long time ago.
Okay, in that case, I can do a quick rundown. So for Morchok, I'm going to be tanking him pretty much the entire time. He's going to spawn gems that are going to latch onto 3 people. On normal, it does not shift to whoever's closest, so if you get the debuff, you need to run to the gem. You need to stay within 25 yards of Morchok to help split the damage. Amarahi is going to be standing directly on top of me. That way he takes the damage twice. Other than that, for normal, it's pretty much straightforward spank and tank. Dreamus, if you don't mind popping hero when we call for it, are you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. Any questions, comments, concerns?
No.
All right, I'm going to throw a ready check, and then we'll get a pull timer. All right, pulling 12.
Where's Mango Knight?
If you're melee, you should be behind the boss unless you're soaking. See, he parries and dodges.
hero or no? Or do we already
Yeah,
hero?
go ahead and pop hero. Good job.
The tower must.
We're gonna go in and go to the right first.
The temple is ours. Fortify your positions within.
I can DE.
That's Preacher.
Ooh. Yeah, it's Preacher. That. Let me check my list real quick. Was that number 3? Yeah, I'm gonna open that. Never mind. I have better.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you can pick it up and not break your 4th piece, it's not a bad chest to have in the interim.
I have the one right above it.
All right.
Do I have all my enchants on this guy? Yeah, I do, right? Do I have all my enchants on this guy? I don't have Nova enabled on this guy. I think I do.
Misfire, yes.
Yeah, okay. I know we talked about that last time, but it's been a while. I can't remember if I got it all. I know I was missing like my helmet and my shoulders or something stupid.
Yeah. All right, we got enough people. We're gonna start polling.
Sorry, I was flying over.
Nope.
I don't have a target.
All right. Skull first, please.
Oh yeah, Sneakers, you gotta swap back to Assassin Rogue next expansion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I could backstab.
Yeah, it gets it does better earlier than combat, because combat's really gear based. Yeah, I was reading up on all the stuff and everything, and apparently Warlock's not going to be very good. Sadly, this next as good as it was originally.
Oh.
Are they
Yeah.
nerfing Warlock?
They're just not making it as strong as it was.
Civic first.
I made my shaman today. Name is Sandals.
Yeah, hunters are always good, especially at the beginning. But it seems like the survival's going to carry through to the phase 4 a lot better. Because hunters were really strong for the first 3 phases. Of 4th, a lot of the other classes finally caught up.
Oh, got a red.
Is it BM hunters?
No, BM hunters do get better, but marksmen, well, hunters in
Back
general
in,
kind
please.
of fell off.
Nice until the red.
I'm in as close as I can get. At least I hope I am.
Yeah, it's just until that red dies.
Yeah.
It's too far away.
Oh, someone told.
So for your Saj, I will be calling out which ooze to attack. And on the first cycle that we don't have a blue, that's when we're gonna hero. So what is it? I think it's what is it?
You can
Black
just
or green.
call out
or
last time
need-
you want it.
Yeah. Call it out. But when the ooze is called out, DPS runs out, knocks it down. Kill order is green, yellow, purple, if I'm remembering right.
Did you? Oh, okay. Did you mark someone in melee? Yeah, you did. You marked to stack up on for.
Yeah,
You
you'll
marked Forky
be
Spoony, yeah, okay.
stacking on Forky Spoony.
All right.
All right. And after a quick ready check, we will pull. All right. Pulling 12.
I'm out of range.
Green.
Was there red in that or no?
Yeah, there's a red.
Yeah, it's green,
Okay.
yellow, red. So everybody's going to stack in as close as you can.
Yeah, you can stack under the boss even as Hunter.
Yeah, you should be able to.
I couldn't remember if we could.
We're going to hero here. 3, 2, 1.
Popping Divine Heal.
Vamp Blood's out.
We lost Delapalu.
We'll hold on to that until after this. Green. All right, Duel, you should be good to take that res.
I don't have a target.
Got another red, guys.
Yep, make sure you're stacked in.
Wow.
Good job. All right, on to Zanaz.
I think I have that soft res.
Yep, Misfire has the the reserve on that.
Gracias. Well, let me try and get it for however many weeks it's been.
Listening.
That's a good caster ring.
Good for Warlocks, it says.
Yeah, it is good for warlocks, but
I mean, it's just good in
Also-
general.
yeah, if you're rocking PvP gear or something like that, it's a good upgrade.
As long as you're not a healer, it's good.
Yeah.
Which I don't think we have any casters, actually.
We have a mage.
We do? Oh, nice.
Yep. Dreamus.
Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't have my pet that entire fight. That explains a little bit. I was like, why does this look so bad?
Forky Spoony, we're gonna have you on the eye. Polido, you're gonna take Skull. Amarahi on X. And Tabo, are you okay with going to square? We're gonna have you go DPS first. We'll have you heal for the boss.
Yeah, I forgot about the trash. I was kidding.
So Tabo, are you okay with taking square? All right, then I will take the claw. All right, after this ready check, we'll go. All right, let's go.
Are you on the claw, Mango?
I am.
If you stand partway between a square and claw, you can hit them both. With your hard strikes.
Oh. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I played around with that like 3 weeks ago, and I did it on accident, and then I realized it worked. So now I just do it. You can do that on all of them. The next one is the one to the... you can do that to one of them in all the trash bowls.
Got a tailoring pattern here.
Does that count as my 100 roll if I roll on it, or?
No, tailoring patterns are generally open roll. We just ask that if you do win it, you learn it here in raid. All right.
Oh, I already know it. Here, you can have it back.
All right. Yeah, hand it to Zappy and it'll go into the pug bank.
Okay.
All right. You're going to pull in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, next chance we get both of you, I'll give it back to you.
All right. Pull in 3, 2, 1. for a quick refresher, ranged, you are going to be standing out here. During phase 1, if you can get a little damage in, get a little damage in. But as soon as that ball starts summoning, you need to come out to about this distance here. And you're going to stay with Matilda. We're going to put green triangle on him. You're going to bounce the ball into melee. We're going to do 3 bounces. So it'll be ranged, melee, ranged. And then melee needs to move out to either diamond or triangle. You're going to be following Forky Spoony. He has the star over his head. We're going to wait until the second time we hit Zanaz with the ball to hero. So I will call for it then. Any questions or concerns?
I use my healing cooldown first, right?
Yep. So it'll go Preacher, then Matilda and Polito. And then if we get to a third time, Preacher, your Divine Hymn should be back up by then.
Yep.
Which healers are going to be with the melee stack?
Tabo, do you need clarification on something? Or further explanation? Okay.
Yo, how many bounces did you say? 3 on each?
Yep, 3.
Okay.
We're not going to be doing the 5-5-3 or
Whatever.
5-5-1.
I mean, it's 30%. We could probably do 1-1-1 at this rate. We'd probably be all right.
Yeah, that's why I figured the second time that we phase Zanaz, we'll just hero and we'll probably have him killed by then.
Gotcha.
All right. And I'm going to ready check and then pull. All right. Everybody is ready. Pull and 12.
Tyler, it'll be me and Polito with the melee.
Okay, no, I just want to make sure we knew who was going to be there.
Mm.
Spinning boss.
That was a little early.
Gonna hit him.
Yeah. All right. Vamp blood is out.
It hit the boss. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I hit someone like right outside the water, like off spawn.
I haven't had to divine him yet. We'll see. No, yeah, I think we're gonna heal through it.
Yeah, it's only 1. We'll be all right.
Yeah.
But make sure you're dispelling those disrupting shadows as soon as you can.
Oh, right.
I don't know how he missed that mass one. I did the whole group.
All right, Void About Making is getting ready to come out. Vamp blood's out. Spinning
So do you
ball.
want to hit it back here by blue?
You bounce it. Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna hit divine him right now.
It's gonna hit. Yeah.
That's going to kill someone.
So I just used my divine him. Mango, you're not in range, unfortunately.
Please.
You're
Out of
good.
the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way. Whoever's in the way, I can't see what it is. I'll just suicide for it. It's fine. Or did Mango die? Mango died.
I died, and we don't have battle res.
Whoops. This is a wipe, right?
Yeah, it's a wipe.
Stop being. We don't have a shaman or Boak, do we? No.
Nope. Release run in. A little scuffed on the bounces, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Make
if
sure
you're a
to-
DPS, you can turn around and look the other way. Since you don't have anything to dodge, you just stand there and hit it and look the other way.
Yeah, the DPS phases on Zanaz are while we're in that like Twilight realm in phase 2. That's when you can really open up because that's when he takes increased damage. Outside of that, you're just kind of passively hitting him.
No,
So
I meant
one-
melee can left mouse click and turn around and look the other way to see where the ball is
Yeah.
during phase 1. So they don't get healers can too, just that way they don't get stuck in the way.
Feast out or.
Oh, let me put the feast down.
Oh, thank you. I have no gold on this character. I'd give you some.
I don't need your gold.
It's all good.
Polito, would you mind doing kings instead of might? Perfect.
I could have brought the druid buff.
All right. I mean, yeah, that would work. But I know.
It's whatever. We're at 30%. Raid buffs
Yeah.
help a little bit, but it's not as big of a deal.
Yeah. I'm going to ready check. Everybody's ready? Pulling 12.
20 minutes.
Spinning boss. Vamp Blood is out.
Alright, hitting Divine Hymn.
Disrupting Shadows out. Void of Unmaking. Spinning Boss.
Balls incoming.
Yep, melee out. Hero in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, get in both bubbles if you can.
Vamp Blood is out.
Hymn of Hope is
Void
happening.
of Unmaking. Good job.
Wow. It's a good trinket. Do you have that,
Yeah.
Mango?
I do not.
Oh, you, man.
Oh, that's one of the things I'm looking for in my Death Knight still.
Don't get me started.
Seen it. I don't even think we've seen it ever, a single time, right? Not on Friday, not on what, Monday.
You got
Our
it on Monday.
Paladin has it, I think.
What brings you here?
Mango,
And that
or
reserved.
you got it on, or Knifey, you got it on both of your tanks, don't you?
No, I have the other one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the
One
good
second.
one, I think.
They're both good. That one's
That one's good for
the
me.
rare drop one.
Yeah.
It drops off all
Be a
bosses,
huge
but it's like
shield.
super low drop chance.
Okay. There's one that drops specifically off that boss, right? Or is that the other one?
It's no
Other
use.
boss.
The power of the dragon
remember?
soul is too great. I cannot wield it.
No, one of those first
Yeah,
two.
Soul
drop the
Soul
nice
Shifter is your Saj.
Yeah, I like that one.
Then truly, we are lost.
Not necessarily. I believe, yes, it just might work.
That second roll was for the gauntlets.
That was my reserve this week.
Focusing Iris
Oh, okay, I
within
didn't
the
know.
Eye of Eternity
My bad.
may allow us to converge the magical matrix contained within the dragon soul.
Yes, I see. We can finally turn Deathwing's own power back against him.
I sense danger. It is a trap, carefully laid for us.
This RP is
at the
killer.
crucial moment.
The number of times I've dropped Army of the Dead at Madness at Deathwing and then I have to sit through the 30 seconds of talking to the guy.
We must have faith
Yeah.
in our allies.
It's pretty bad.
I'm like,
Then I will open the way into the eye of eternity. You must not fail, heroes. The future of Azeroth hinges on your actions.
All right. Once everybody's in, we will hit the eye of the focusing iris.
Hold on, let me go prot real quick.
Yep.
Okay, I'm good.
All right. Rachel, are you in here?
Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good. I just wanted to make sure.
You know what I was thinking? We were waiting for the dragons to show up for that annoying fight.
Yeah, for Ultra Axiom.
I forgot about this boss. Yep.
Even with
No
the
worries.
aspect of time on your side, you stumbled foolishly into
Never mind that no one else was there.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, right?
Yeah, I was spacing out.
Don't dream just yet, little pups. We'll cleanse this world of your kind. You'll not leave this place alive. It's too far away. Not one of you will live to see the final cataclysm. Finish them!
Pulling to the outside ring.
It's too far away. I don't have the
Swagger all
target.
you like. You pups don't stand a chance. Flee now
All right.
while you
So,
can.
all right. So we're gonna get Frost phase first, which means that once Hagara goes into phase, 4 pylons will spawn around the room. We need to knock those down as quick as possible. We'll stun her. We'll go back into her regular phase. Her enchantment will swap to lightning on her weapons. And then for the lightning phase, an ad will spawn on or near the X. I'll drag it to around here. We'll have Amarahi, Misfire, and Duel. We'll send Matilda. From here, you 4 will go to the right to chain. Everybody else goes to the left to chain. Once we kill the ad on the pylon, we'll chain the lightning to the other 3 pylons. And after that's done, that's when we'll pop hero. Sound good?
Yep.
Yep.
All
Make
right.
sure you block the lightning, the ice lances.
Yep. So range, that's kind of your job, is when the ice lances come in, you're going to step in and make sure they stay off of melee, because they will slow melee swings by a proportional amount. Take
Yeah.
4 to 6 stacks, step out for 2 to 3 seconds, then step back in. All right. Throw a ready check.
Just call out Lust again when you want it.
Will do. All right, everybody's ready. Whole timer in 12.
You cross the storm! I'll slaughter you all! See what becomes of those who dare! You can't outrun the storm!
Polito, you're going to need to step back in. All right, you're clear. Watch out for the ice walls coming out from the center.
Enough! Pay for that! Feel a chill of
Be here an hour later.
We'll hero later. Ice, if you have a blue arrow over your head, get in. Until then, move in. Okay, break X quick as possible.
Yeah, the ice wall LOS is you.
Yep, I popped a
Good
couple.
dog.
feel a chill.
Until
I might
the
defensive.
mango. You both have it this time.
Duel, be careful of how many stacks you have. Lightning phase. All right. Run your assigned ways.
You're toying with death, my lightning.
Hero in 3, 2, 1.
You
Good job, everyone.
dogs.
Got like 3 seconds to hero.
Yeah. I probably should have popped it the first time around, but we know for the future now.
30%. Hell of a drug.
30% go burr.
Praise the Titans. They have returned.
Wasn't that
Not entirely unexpected. Excellent.
Was
We
that
will begin
shoulders?
the ritual at once.
Emirahi's on the chest.
Yep.
The ritual
There's no
will
reserve on the
take much from
shoulders.
us, as it requires a very piece of
So that's
our being.
misfires 100.
We will be weakened
Yep.
greatly.
Thank you.
Heroes, this burden falls to you once again. You must protect us from Deathwing's forces.
Now we got
while
2
we
hunters. This
imbue
trash
the
is easy.
dragon's soul with the
Yeah.
power of the aspects. Speak to me when you are ready.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you have
even
a
really-
taunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have a taunt, feel free to taunt a dragon. The dragons go down pretty quick. So Emirahi, Tabo, Duel, Misfire, Polito. You're all free to taunt those dragons when they come down.
Yeah. Also, don't get worried if one's attacking you. They don't hurt that bad.
Yep. So after this trash, when Altraxian comes up, do not attack him. You never bought taunt from Paul. I'm gonna need you to grab that next week. It's okay. Me and Amarai are usually pretty good about it.
Yeah, I don't even actually tank anything. I just taunt stuff and run around on my Death Knight.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I do. 'Cause
I think
it's-
I throw out my D&D in the middle of the thing whenever it's up, and that's about it.
it's like Ram not having res at the end of Wrath.
I have been busy in my absence.
So Ram was a paladin, and he just never did the short little quest to unlock resurrection.
There's a quest for it?
Back in Wrath, yeah, they got rid of it with Kata.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I have it on my paladin.
It was on Classic. I remember doing it on Classic and Wrath, actually.
They
Yeah.
are my clutch no longer.
Basil never unlocked the
Bring them
quest
down.
to go to Oldham, so he always had to summon him.
Which blows my mind because it's like 5 quests.
Yeah.
It takes like 10 minutes to do.
Oldham?
I mean,
Yeah, you just have to talk to the hero board, and they send
Really
you
sucked
to
when we were doing that first raid over there, the
the
Conclave.
adjutant.
Yeah, Throne of the
it started.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention at all.
To be fair, though, I have 4 alts, and 2 of them have all the portals open.
I mean, even the
9
character I
alts.
boosted has them.
I was gonna say I have 9 alts that I've leveled manually, and they all have the portals unlocked.
All right,
They're
well,
not
I'm
hard.
lazy. They're not hard. It's just there's so much to do in this game.
Yeah, no, 100%. I just kind of did it naturally because I quested from 80 to 85 on all of them.
Yeah.
But that's me. I don't mind questing.
Well, I did dungeons just because it helps me learn the class.
Right now it's going so fast.
I'm out of range. Something about you seems.
All right, we should be the last ones.
Pretty smooth.
Very smooth.
Putting a lot of fire being breathed on us.
So how does your guys' soft reserve work for loot?
So we generally post the soft res link. So if you go to the like May 29th Mango rating
Yeah.
channel under Dragon Soul and scroll up a little bit, you'll see it, and it goes to softres.it.
I see.
And from there you can input like your character and then set your soft res for whichever you like. Which, by the way, at the end of the night I'll be duping the raid for next week. So if you're having a good time, Dreamus and Tabo, if you're enjoying your time here, feel free to sign up if you can make it again. We'll be happy to have you.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll probably do a 6-minute break before we do Ultraxine. It's close enough to 10:30.
Chaos burns my mind.
Oh no, my
Gonna
pet
throw it
died.
in there.
Oh no, I didn't. I'm done.
Yeah.
John,
Matilda, would you mind setting a 6-minute break timer?
I got it.
Awesome. Yeah. So get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, get water, snacks, whatever you need. I'll be right back.
Boom.
I'm back. All right, so Remus, you're back.
So again?
You're back.
Mhm.
Okay, so if you look in the raid channel, I just posted a macro. Stop casting, and then click extra action button 1.
Mhm.
If you want to create that macro and put it on your bar somewhere that's easy for you to hit, you're going to need it for this boss as well as for Madness if we get there.
All right.
So you'll see at the bottom center of your screen you have Heroic Will. So
Yeah.
I'm generally a fan of using the macro because sometimes clicking that fails to actually click it.
Copy it exactly with those dots in front, or
You're going to remove the
Remove the dots.
periods.
okay.
Yeah. Remove the periods and it'll work.
All right, I got it.
You looking to get more into raiding, into mop and whatnot, or is this an alt for you?
I came back recently. Played a lot in season 1, and then I had some stuff happen, and I came back for this season. But yeah, a lot of my buddies are coming back from up, so
Okay. Oh. I don't know if you're liking it. We generally run multiple raids a week. We have multiple raids that launch every week for Dragon Soul, even some for Firelands.
okay. Yeah, if I got time, yeah. But I work a lot, so
Yeah, no, that's fair. I do appreciate you coming out to help.
Ditto.
All right. This is a ready check to see who's back. Cool.
Hello.
You son of a bitch. Did you lie?
I lied.
How dare you sit there and lie to my face?
We don't have a fort key yet.
We do not. Okay.
I have arrived.
There we are. So this is a very fun boss. For Ultraxian, for Hour of Twilight, you'll need to hit that heroic will to shift into. I will be staying out every time and absorbing the hit. The other thing that you need to watch out for as DPS is fading light. That is, as much as we would love to call it out on people, there's enough going on in this fight that the healers and tanks are pretty busy. So watch your debuff space for fading light. When you have around 3 seconds left, use your heroic will to shift out of the Twilight Realm to avoid dying. If you do not hit it in time, you will die. But other than that, any questions? For this, we can hero right off the rip.
All right.
And actually, for the healers, if you want to use your heroic will right off the rip, Dramus will give a 3 count to let the healers shift out. That way, Duel can pop another hero towards the end of the fight for the healers when they call it. If you're okay with that, Duel.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't good.
Yeah, just gotta give me a heads up.
All right.
So lost off the start, or
Yep. So once the fight starts, give it like a 2 count before hitting Lust.
Okay.
You'll pretty much look for the healers to go dark. And that tells you that they'll be shifted out. Then you can pop Lust, and then it'll miss the healers.
okay?
Matilda, Rachel,
Yeah.
you cool with that?
Yes.
Awesome. Then doing a ready check. Thankfully, there's no RP, so we'll just be able to pull. All right, starting a pull timer. All right.
Is the hour of twilight.
Matilda, shift in.
Strength
All right.
of the earth. Hear my
Here,
call.
3,
Shield
2,
them in this dark
1.
hour. The last defenders of Azeroth.
Our Twilight. Shift now.
And with it, your pitiful, mortal existence. Flame and fire, my hatred burns.
Shifting in 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna get Dreamus up when I can.
Porky Spoonie, you got it. Amaranahi. Fading light.
Taunted.
Red and white fades. And with it, your pitiful, mortal
Ooh.
existence.
Yep. That was a lot. This is likely a wipe. Oh, it is a wipe. We're down a healer. So go ahead
Down
and stop
2.
healing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that Matilda experienced what I was explaining with the button. All All right, release, run in.
Man, I swear it's every time I get over 40k DPS on attraction, we wipe.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man. It's just rough.
Yeah, I just never bothered to use the button because of that. It can literally be you just drag your mouse like a millimeter and it doesn't work, and then there's also Blizzard code.
Yeah.
There's also about like a half a second delay when you use the button a lot of the time too, so if you press it like within 0.5 seconds, it doesn't go off half the time.
Yeah, I know you can actually go into your keybinds and bind the heroic action button if that's something that you like better.
Yeah, I have it bound to G.
Make sure to eat. Amarahi, if you wouldn't mind dropping a feast.
Someone already
Feast
did.
already down.
Oh, all right. Never mind. Delay that. Make sure to eat up. Matilda and Tabo. You're missing food. Yep, perfect. All right. And throw a ready check. Everybody get into position, because now we are on the RP time.
I sense a great disturbance in the balance approaching. The chaos of it burns my mind.
I am the beginning of the end.
My heroic will is not showed up yet.
It won't until it gets closer to Altraxian being active.
Okay.
Are we just using the attraction active as the pull timer?
Yep.
Okay.
And healers phase out.
I'm out. I'm back.
All right, go ahead and heal.
Shield them in this dark hour. The last defenders of Azeroth.
Hour of Twilight. Press your buttons.
And with it, your pitiful, mortal existence.
Fading light on me.
Life will always blossom from the darkest soil.
I got fading light.
Taunted. Pressure buttons.
Your pitiful, mortal existence.
Fading light going out.
that 10
Veto.
second one.
And,
Go ahead and taunt.
healing crystals are out.
Taunted.
Fading light.
Vamp blood's out. Power of Twilight. Press your buttons now.
And with it, your pitiful, mortal existence.
We may overcome any
Fading light is out.
Support this
Pressing
thing.
my button. Back. Vamp blood's out. Taunted. Good job, everyone.
It is done. Our power now resides within the Dragon Soul. Our fate lies with you, Earthward.
Oh my god, I can't believe that dropped. Well, hell yeah.
Yeah, the ledger is rather nice.
I will not fail this world.
Demas, you probably want to roll for this Vanquisher chest.
Yep, there you go.
Welcome aboard the Skyfire. You ready to chase down the end of the world?
Who's ready to not get hit by shockwaves?
I'm guessing not you.
Yep, I'm gonna get hit by all of them.
Please don't.
Oh, you can't. Is that a challenge? I hear.
Just make the healers pay.
No, that was a polite request.
I'm gonna stand directly on top of you, so it targets you every time.
Well, there's that.
It always targets me, and I never get out of it in time. Oh yeah, we can just throw flares out the entire time, can't we?
Yeah, kind of.
Because it's what, 20 seconds up and then 20-second cooldown? Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to just keep flares out, keep an eye out when you hear Sapper, because it could drop the Sapper anywhere between Skull and Moon.
Yep. It can also still summon a Sapper once Warlord drops. Found that out this week.
Yeah, if it times it just right, Warlord can drop and then it'll drop a Sapper. If that happens, Sapper's priority. Don't worry about Warlord.
Yep.
So Dreamus and Tabo. The priority is Sapper, Drake's, ads. Drake should go down pretty easy. Sapper's pretty quick. Ads with a 30% buff, we should be knocking them down pretty quick. So when Warlord comes out and drops, Tabo, you'll be on Warlord with the rest of the melee. Dreamus, you'll be focusing on Goriana. So when that happens, we'll be tanking Warlord right up here. Dreamus, you're going to stand over here with the other range.
On Moon?
So that, yep, on Moon. So that way you're in range of Goriana. She'll drop down periodic pools, just move out of them, and be wary of callouts for Shockwave. Because Shockwave is a cone, and Warlord just targets somebody random in the raid and throws the Shockwave their way. If you get hit by it, it's a lot of damage, and you get stunned. There is another ability he has, which is Disrupting Roar. So when that's coming out, you do not want to be casting, otherwise it'll interrupt you for 8 seconds. So we'll do our best to call those out. Any questions, comments, concerns? All right. Get a ready check out. All right, everybody's ready. We're going to start the encounter.
Go ahead, fool. Everything depends on our speed. We can't let the destroyer get away.
I was hoping you'd make it this far. You'd best be ready for a real fight.
Our engines are damaged. We're sitting ducks up here.
You won't get near the master. Dragon Riders, attack!
Monsters away from the ship.
Watch out for those charges. Absorb the little purples if you can.
Oriana, give them hell!
All right, big soak in the back.
Oh, I'm not gonna make it. Nope.
All
I'll get this
good.
little one though.
Oriana, give them
Big soak back front.
It's too far away.
down, you go.
Sappers down.
Oriana, give them hell!
We lost Forky.
I'm out of range.
Yep, reviving Forky.
That guy did not like that I deserved it.
Apparently not. I know. I think I was having a hard time getting him off.
Give them hell!
All right, make sure you're getting the drakes down, or at least close.
Oriana, give them hell!
Big soak in the back, and a sapper.
Concentrate everything on the armored
All right.
Drake.
Move to moon. Warlord is incoming.
Looks like I'm doing this myself.
Blade. Ooh. I'm tanking first. Shockwave.
Hitting Divine Head.
You can go ahead and hero. All right, taunt off. Shockwave. Shockwave. Polito's dead. Taunting. Good job.
But I wonder if you're good enough to best him.
Pally Priest Warlock.
Already got it.
No reserve. Ooh, Polito with his 100 roll. It's a really good healing ring. Also a decent caster ring.
Already got it. Congrats.
Congrats, Matilda. Paul, you got food? Yep. Perfect.
Oh, I gotta do my food buff. Hold on.
Yep, need buffs back out. Welcome back. I don't know, Preacher and Matilda, how do you feel? You want extra heals?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, go heal for us, please. Okay, Jesus, calm down there, Matilda. Fucking hell. I need to yell.
It's tough on heals.
No, I heal this fight every Monday. Yeah. So, yeah, if you start in Serenity, you're really good at popping, especially if you're calling out people to click on the light well. All right. Once Polito is up and ready, we could probably have Matilda and Preacher stand on either side. So, Preacher, if you want to be on left side,
okay.
Matilda, you stay on the right side. Yeah, I mean, hell, nobody should really be out of your range, so. All right, so Dreamus, for this, we're going to have Misfire and Duel breaking grabs. So those two are going to be responsible for breaking the tentacle. If Misfire is held, then Duel does. So we're going to kill 3 of the 4 tentacles. We're going to leave the top left tentacle alone. But other than that, get the amalgamation down to about 30%, and then at that point, stop DPS. This is one of those fights where it's okay for DPS to stand there and just do nothing. But when that happens, Amarahi's going to be tanking the bloods. So once the bloods get to him, then DPS can help kill those bloods. But other than that, once we have 9 bloods on the ground, I'll drag the amalgamation to scoop those up, bring them up by the plate, and pop the plate. That's where you're going to want to use your minor 2-minute cooldown. So that's like your combustion, whatever, to help burn the tendon as fast as possible. And then it's pretty much wash, rinse, repeat.
Do you want to lust on the last tendon, or?
Yeah, we'll hold lust for the last plate. When that plate pops, then we'll pop lust, and it should be good to go.
It's only 3, right?
Yep, just 3 plates. So I'm going to throw a ready check. And then we can get dropped onto his back. if you haven't done it before, you might have a cutscene that you'll have to skip.
Did you say I'm on the left, or is Praetor on the left?
Praetor's on the left. Matilda, you're on the right, corresponding to Group 1 and Group 2. All right, everyone's ready for justice and glory, my friends.
Plates. He's coming apart. Tear up the plates, and we've got a shot at bringing him down. Don't worry about me. Stop the destroyer. And shoot.
All right, we're going to stand in the back left hole. All right. Pop this last tentacle.
DPS on tentacle.
I have the amalgamation.
Kill that amalgamation. Not DPS.
Light well's in the middle. Misfire, click the light well. Dual, click the light well. Matilda, click the light well.
All right. Stop DPS on the amalgamation.
I stopped DPS in the corruption, guys. It's down 50% after one.
Yeah,
Click the
Might put a dot on it.
light
or
well.
something
4
like
key,
that.
click the light well.
I got the first one unless it's on me duo.
That 30% makes their HP go down real fast. You got 7,
Demas,
you go.
click the light well.
Probably
Dual,
start
click the light
collecting.
well. 4 key, click it again. Oh, you're in. Never mind. You're good.
All right, we need one more blood.
Oh. Yeah.
They're all done now.
Collective, you got
All
one.
right.
You got one. Yep.
All right, first the amalgamation down. All right,
Well's gone.
and blood out.
Stay mid so we don't roll the ball.
You can stand in the middle. Good job. Knock down the 2 of the tendons. I've got the amalgamation. All right, left side. Everybody stand in.
Hitting him with hope.
All right, everybody out. Lock it
Hitting
down.
divine him.
All right, I've got the amalgamation.
Nice DPS on amalgamation, please.
This should go pretty quick.
Light well, back out. Misfire, hit it. Matilda, hit it. Demas, hit it.
All right, off the amalgamation. Scooping blood.
They're kind of all over the place.
All right, I've got enough bloods. All right, DPS amalgamation. Vamp blood out. DPS tendon.
Paul, hit the light well, please. It's over you two. Taboo, hit the light well.
Alright. Knock tentacles down, leave top left
Grips on
alone.
me, grips on me.
Dual, break that grip.
Okay,
Alright,
misfire.
stand in the left side.
Taboo, Forky. Paul, hit the light well.
Alright, everybody out.
Oh my gosh, I'm gripped. There we go. Thank you.
This is the last plate.
Running low on mana.
Aim of hope if you need, drink if you
I
need.
get it. Oh, yeah.
Shadow Fiend as well.
I already did that. I done all the tricks.
Yeah, it's a rough fight.
I think I'll make it. 26 seconds until Divine Hymns up.
I think it'll be
Alright,
over.
DPS off the amalgamation.
Grips on me, grips on me, grips on me.
Stop DPS on the amalgamation, please.
Got 22 residues back.
Alright. Dragging. Alright, DPS
Hero.
amalgamation. Hold hero.
I got it, I got the roll.
Hold it. You can
Alright, I'm hitting Divine Hand.
Alright. Vamp blood is out. Alright, hero. Good job.
Yeah, that was a record.
Yeah, it's our first time getting it down.
And
Guys,
it dropped
you
the bow,
missed
right?
Those are pretty good for a paladin, Polido.
holy pally, yeah.
Yeah.
Only one that can use it.
Blade, do you think
You could roll 50.
roll 50? Yeah.
Yeah, you're literally the only one that can use that, I think.
Yeah.
Like nobody else.
That's a really good healer trinket.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm a roll
Yeah.
on that.
What were you gonna say, Mango?
Congrats, Matilda. I was gonna say, should we do the Monday groups pattern? Green, yellow, red, blue with this comp?
Probably could do it.
And we get to find out who has the oldest tune. Okay, so with this, we're going to have to go from platform to platform to platform. I have them marked for green, yellow, red, and blue. That is the order that we're going to do them in. They correspond to the aspects that are up above. So green aspect gives you that dream, which reduces damage taken by 50%. So when the tentacles spawn, that's when you want to pop that, because that's going to reduce the damage taken. Because the tentacles off of Deathwing increase damage taken. Nozdormu slows down the Elementium bolt that will come out after we take down the mutated corruption at the back. Blade, do we want to try and one tank it or no?
No, we can two tank it. Just
Okay. So Blade and I, Amarahi and I, will be swapping who's tanking the mutated corruption on each platform. When the Elementium bolt comes out, that takes priority. DPS that down as fast as possible until we get to the red platform. Once we are on the red platform and then subsequently the blue platform, after we kill the mutated corruption, we will stack up by Deathwing's tentacle. That's because that Elementium bolt's going to come out, crash, and do a lot of raid-wide damage. At that point, we run in, DPS it down, and then swap back to the mutated to Deathwing. It's not going to make a lot of sense until you see it. Well, so we're probably going to wipe once or twice until we get it. Matilda and Preacher, it's going to be green, yellow, red, and then blue. So, Matilda, if you want to pop your 2-minute cooldown, 2 to 3 minute cooldown heal to help with some of the soaking, I would say start it on yellow. Then Preacher, you can pop your Divine Hymn on red. And
Okay.
Matilda, your dome should be back up in time for blue. Let's have you heal on this one because it is a decent amount of damage coming out. I think we have enough DPS that we should be able to afford it. So once we do the blue platform, Deathwing's head will come down in between the yellow and green. We'll be standing on green. We'll take care of 1 round of adds, which will be 3 tentacles, 2 spawns. And then we can just DPS the head. That's where we're going to want to pop hero. But the fight is long enough, Dreamus, that we can pop hero right off the rip as soon as the first tentacle spawns back here.
All right,
And
yeah,
it'll
just call
be-
it when you guys want.
Yeah, so we should have enough time to pop it twice. All right, everybody good with that explanation? Any questions, concerns? All right, now I'm going to ready check and talk to Thrall once.
It is done. At last, the destroyer has met his end.
All right,
Now, we can begin to
yeah, the first 2 platforms shouldn't be too hard. It's the last 2 that you're going to spend the most mana on. So I would say save your Shadow Fiends for either the red platform or the blue platform.
What's the order of platforms again?
Green, yellow, red, and then blue.
Okay.
And start DPSing his talon or his claw like right after we kill the tentacle, not before, because it'll increase the damage significantly.
Yeah, so nobody should be attacking Deathwing until after the mutated corruption is down. All right, we are starting. So nobody should be attacking.
Hit this part, Misfire or Taboo.
Tabo,
That
stop
part.
attacking.
Also, it's gonna ramp his damage up.
Yep.
I didn't know that. It's interesting.
Yeah. All right, big adds out. I'll tank first.
When the fight becomes too intense.
Everybody spread out a little bit for the slams. Apparently Forky Spoony has the oldest. Popping defensive.
I've never gotten to this point on my healer, so I've never healed this fight.
There is no shelter from my fury.
All right, swap to the bolt. And now DPS Arm Tentacle. Blade, I can pick up the ads when they come out.
Did you want Lust here or no?
It's a little late for Lust. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you for asking. Good swap.
Deathwing is conjuring the final cataclysm. Even the Emerald Dream trembles. If we are to stop the
All right,
spell,
over to the yellow
we must
platform.
attack it together.
Remember, do not attack the arm tentacle. Polito, if you need to attack for mana, go for it, but he's about the only one that can.
I don't have a target.
I will slow the destroyer's attacks when I can.
All right, Blade, you want to tank this one?
Yep.
All right, be ready for the Elementium Bolt.
There is no shelter from my fury.
Holds up.
August Bolt. Good job. So on blue platform is when we're going to need to single target the blistering tentacles, because AoE does not work on them. I have ads. Good swap.
In mere moments, Deathwing's cataclysm will complete what he's begun and end the world. Join me in the attack now!
All right, so this time after the mutated corruption, we will be stacking by the wing tentacle right up here, because the Elementium Bolt is going to come out, slam, and do raid-wide damage. I will
cleanse
start.
whatever corruption I can.
I will tank
My
this.
fire will not harm you.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
All right, stack up by wing tentacle. All right, down the Elementium Bolt.
This one I should use Divine Home or hold it.
You can go ahead and hold it.
Okay.
Yeah, that used to take everybody in the raid down to like 10% health.
Yeah, I'm just not sure when. I've never healed this fight, so
Yeah, it's kind of up to your best judgment. If you're falling behind on healing or you feel like you need to get a lot of healing out quick, that's
I
when
think
you
we're
would use
doing fine.
Yeah,
sure.
it's kind of an oh shit button. All right,
Yeah.
I have ads. right, over to the blue.
When we get over there, I'm gonna. Oh, how did we have someone die?
Oh, he may have fallen off the platform.
He probably blinked.
It was the blink.
Yeah, you
can't
cannot
blink.
blink.
All right, I got you, Dreamus.
As soon as you get in range, I'll hit you with a guardian. But
Yep. Blade is
All right.
tanking here.
I'm gonna hit him a poke, Matilda. Just FYI.
All right, I have tentacle. Stack up by the wing tentacle. Vamp blood is out.
All right, hitting divine hand.
All right, on the wing tentacle. Remember, when those small tentacles come out, swap to those, single target. Blistering tentacles. Good job. Bloods. Perfect. We have about one more round of that. Blistering tentacles.
Destroyer is gathering all his might for a blow that will split the world! Attack him now! We must stop the final cataclysm!
Good job. All right.
Alright, he's gonna lay his head down here, DPS his head for a second, and then pick up the ads.
Let me know when you
Spots
want
are
left.
the ads.
Such rage upon
Yep. If you have the Elementium fragment, misfire, Polito,
Polito, yeah.
Orky, hit your button.
Strike now, heroes.
Preacher.
Only you can give us our opening.
Thank you for calling
One
that.
last here.
Hold it for just one more second.
Okay.
After these
Yes,
Elementium
back.
terrors.
It's a good time to AMS.
Keep in mind.
bingo.
Yep.
Okay, now. this is
Hero
kill
in
the
3,
boss.
2, 1.
Damn, Matilda, killing it. Six seconds until him of or divine hand. I'm gonna hit it now.
Good job, everyone. Let's go.
Yeah. I will
There we go.
expend everything to bind every thread.
30%.
Here, now, around the
30% is a hell of a drug.
pass will never be undone.
Hell yeah.
Hey, congratulations, everyone.
Finally got it.
Elementary.
So I'm duping the raid for next week.
Congrats.
Go ahead and sign up. Dreamus, if you enjoyed and you want to come back. you're more than welcome. And if you have friends, you're more than welcome to bring them as well. If you need help gearing or enchanting, that's
Ooh.
really good healer base. In fact, that's Biss.
God damn it. What?
Yeah, feel free to sign up. I know we're usually always 2 people. Ooh.
Oh, that's so good.
It's my new tank sword.
Yeah, that thing's great.
Yeah.
Don't forget
It's
to
fantastic.
use your little essences.
Yep. Do not forget,
yeah.
go to the Worm Rest base, use your Motes of Darkness, and your Essence of Corrupted Deathwing. If you need help with gemming, enchanting, any gear that you got in raid tonight, I will be on the Stormwind Trade District steps here after raid. Feel free to make requests for that.
Do you guys have leg enchants? Or no?
I believe we can make, or I should be able to make some if you need. Just
Okay, I
might
mean,
have to wait a second.
Oh, I actually have. Actually, I don't know how much the auction house is right now. I don't know how much the black dragon scale things are now.
Oh, I have no idea, but I have plenty of those if you have the pristine hides.
I maybe don't know which account I'd have it on, but I think I have them somewhere. If not, I can get them. You can use justice points for them, right?
Pristine hides? No.
Yeah. You could.
As far as you can use them for savage leather, which you can condense down into heavy savage leather, which you can then trade for pristine hides.
That's what
about as.
Oh, but I don't have skinning on this guy. God damn it.
So I'm saying I